Hello all. So we'll continue with the next part of this tutorial. So let's get started. So let's complete this stuff. So let's first off this. Let's go back over here. First of all, let's put one loop over here, one loop over here. So we don't have so much of close-up camera, so it's fine if we don't go with that details inside. Now let's create this bottle over here. So let's take a cylinder. Let's go to the top view. Let's make a cylinder over here. So just reduce this radius of the cylinder and increase its height a bit over here, and you can just remove its height segments, convert to editable poly. Let's convert to editable poly. So select the vertices, press R and just scale a bit. Let's go into the edge over here. Alt Q, press 4, control and click on the edge and give it a bit of chamfer. Okay, so once you're done, so let's select this polygon and let's use a bit of bevel on top of it, a bit, not much. Select this edge and give a bit of chamfer. Go into this, insert this a bit, extrude a bit, again insert it, and just extrude a bit. So let's again go over here and take a swift loop. Let's go into the polygon and just extrude it. One more. Go into the vertices and just push the stuff. That's it. So right click and just and isolate this stuff and just save your file. So if you want to increase this more, so you can just push it a bit more wider. Alright, so save your file. So now what we can do over here is, like, we have this shower part which is left out. Sorry, this one, hand shower. So let's create that. So before that, let's take one cylinder over here. Let's create a cylinder and let's push the cylinder in the right position. After that, Just scale a bit in the y-axis and push it a bit inside. And let's convert to editable poly. Let's go over here. I'll take a polygon. I'll use a bit of inset. Alright. And I'll use a bit of bevel. Perfect. Now I'll just go over here and if you want to delete this much of the part, you can easily delete it, or you can just extrude it a bit inside. Okay, better. And delete this and this. So the extra, if you get, you can just delete that, or you can just keep it as it is. So now let's go into this and let's take a line tool over here. So let's go into the spline and just take a line tool. After taking a line tool, let it go down and just place this over here. So once your line tool, you have taken a line tool over here, now you can just select the line tool and go into the vertices and you can just adjust it, make it as a corner, push this straight, select this and go into rendering, enable in viewport. Okay, and just make a copy of it, or you can just push this over here in this way. Right click and make it smoother, so you can just make it smooth and just push this down and select this. So again go over here and take a box, now let's convert to editable poly. Select this edge and this edge and give a bit of a chamfer to it. So you can just scale it if you want, and you can just increase the size of from the top. Alright, so let's push this in the right place. So let's go to the top view and just adjust it over here. So you can just push it down, go to the vertices and let's adjust it in the right place. So on this you can just push this up. Okay, so let's give a color to it, convert to poly over here. Can just scale a bit if it is required. So just push this up, push this up, and let's go back to the camera view over here. Save your file. So now let's create a simple mirror. So I don't want much detail for that mirror. What I'll be doing is I'll be just creating a basic mirror. For a basic mirror, I'm not going to take a cylinder. I'll just take a circle over here. So after taking this circle, just go into this, enable in viewport, and scale it from the top and scale it from this side. Alright. So you can just scale it. If you want to make it look more bigger, so you can just go into this and give a extrude modifier. So we have a modifier, that's your extrude over here, and increase the amount of the modifier over here. Right click, convert to editable poly, select this, insert it, and you can just bevel it. So beveling can be done, but not much. So don't give more bevel. So it should not look like a photo frame, it should look like a mirror. So make sure you are adjusting this stuff properly. Alright, it's your choice how you create it. If you want this design, you can create those design also. It's very simple. You can just extrude this from the top and you can just make those design. So if you want this design, you can just extrude this over here like this. You can just extrude this over here and make sure you get this both the things in center. So it should be in center. It's very, very important. Select this, just push this down. So let's select this and just, if you want, you can just bridge it. You can just bridge. You don't need to bridge it right now. So select this and this. Right click and just weld it. Select this, right click and just weld it, and the same thing will happen over here. Select this, both the stuff over here, and let's select this and you can just bridge it if you want. That's a problem for the bridge. Either you can just you can use a target weld, or let's go into this, both the vertices, right click and weld it. Select this and this, right click and weld it. That's it. Alright, so we can keep this in this way, not a problem. So let's again go over here and add one loop over here. Let's go into the vertices again and push this a bit down. Let's select this, go into the polygon, select this and this, and just push it up. That's it. Alright. So once you're done with this, you can just push it at the right place. Let's go back to the camera view over here and let's check this out. Alright. So just save your file over here. Select this all and just give one color to it. So we'll continue the rest of the part in the next tutorial. So thanks for watching this tutorial.